We with Dave. Dave's the winner, big winner. What's up, Dave? What do you play?
Played the Burbs.
The Birds.
They're too good. Never needed statue.
That card's bad anyway.
Yeah, it's awful. Alright, for tributes we played 2 Empen, Ryza, and Snau.
Bro, always with the Snau.
Snau's insane. it makes even more sense right now because of Kashtira. I didn't really like summoning Avion, and then you Book of Eclipse their board with the trap card, and then the Avion will negate like one of their extenders, and like instead this is on the board. They can extend as much as they want to. You're gonna Book of Eclipse them again, and then they usually can't play through that. So I actually really liked it. It also makes you like kill every time it comes back to your turn. The 3 summons, you just get Empen, you get the Unexplored Winds, and then you just like send their board away, and then this gives everything piercing, so you Book of Eclipse, and you just get to kill always. The card's so good.
Big kill card.
For Little Birds, 1 Shree, 1 Toucan, 3 Glen, 3 Robina. Pretty standard. I thought maybe like putting this up because I still might. One of these like getting up to 2 just because Kashtira like banishes your cards face down. You don't want to like lose access to like completely to one of the birds because that hurts you a lot. So it might go up. Right now I like the ratio. And then like little tech for Robina. We don't have berry statues, so I wanted something to like search off Robina that wasn't a bird. This can like out like some problem cards, like it can just out like a stray Arise Heart that like you don't care about.
It's like a bounce or something, right?
Yeah, it when it's summoned, target 1 other winged beast and a face-up, believe monster. Yeah, monster your opponent controls, and then bounce them. It also has high attack. I killed a lot with this actually.
17.
Yeah, it came up a lot. You can you just like get Snau, and then like you can cap and like your combo with normally this bouncing a problem card. Bounce a Mirror Jade, that was really good today. I really like this card actually.
Seems good.
And then finish the monsters 3 Ash.
We got a lot of branded here.
Yeah, branded, and like the format's just like wide open right now, so I have no idea like what people are going to be playing.
Ash is pretty safe.
Yeah, this just hits everything for the most part. It's like decent against Kashtira. You can like try and get them on a unicorn. Usually they have an extender, but like overall it's just a pretty good card.
Sounds good.
Spells, 3 map, 3 of that guy, and Unexplored Winds. Just all the flu spells. I kind of think maybe up of this for the same reason of like Toucan, because I don't want to lose it, and this card's insane. This card's just like so good. It helps you kill, break every board. Like you never have to worry about anything if you have this card.
Card's nice.
We'll do like the other standard things. I actually play 7 pots.
Oh, the 1 extra.
Yeah, this was a terraforming. But then I like kept bricking on like drawing tribute summons and then like field spell. I'm like, I don't want to play upstart, so this is just like technically an upstart slot. I never drew it today, so it never really mattered. I used to play it like this. It was good. I don't know if I'd continue to play it going forward, but in theory it's there.
What would you rather play, like the terraforming or like the upstart? Upstart, like, with prosperity is kind of weird, though. So.
Yeah, like, that's the other reason this is, like, weird. But, like, if I'm going to draw, I want to do a pot of greed instead of an upside goblin.
That makes sense.
If I cut it, it would probably be for, like, one of those, like, another Unexplored Winds or another Toucan or something.
Gotcha.
And then, like, tech spells, 6 books. Book of Moon was already good in Flu before to dodge, like, imperms and stuff. Book of Eclipse fulfills the same role, but it's also a board breaker versus Kashtira, which you need.
Yeah, those cards are crazy right now.
Yeah, this being able like setting your own stuff like mattered a lot for me today because I played against like Runic, and they had like it was like Runic Skystrikers. They have like Widow Anchors, and they have the other like freezing curses to negate. Having 6 books and then 3 quick play spells just means I have 9 cards that can help me dodge and like make sure my play gets through. So I really like these. It's an easy side out against a lot of matchups too. And then the Flu Trap, the other one's shit. And then we need to play a Floodgate because the Wind Statue's gone.
The main deck rivalries.
Yeah, this card, it's just like, so normally our board is just going to end on Empen and Dreaming Town. So I want something like going first so I can hope to grab off Prosperity that like is going to stun my opponent out of the game. This card's like basically game against branded. It's okay against Kashtira, and just like other rogue things, like this card's good against. It's also just like an easy side after that. But
What do you side it out against?
Kashtira usually, because I don't think it's like the strongest. I sided out going second. I sided out against Labyrinth, a Floowandereeze if I played one. There's like a lot of things you side out. You probably sided out. Depends on the sprite build, I guess. You can side it out on that. But yeah, this card's just like too strong against branded, and the best card against branded before was the barrier statue. Like they weren't super affected by and Dreaming Town was like okay, like to set their board. But I was like just mostly afraid of that deck. I wanted something going first to just like give me auto win. For the side, I have the Featherstorm. This card's weird, still broken.
Right.
I didn't draw it at all. I never needed it, but it's there because it's turn skip.
That's insane.
3D barrier. For branded, if they like side out back row move, I was like scared of like leaving a floodgate up. If they have like back row move, I'd rather just have like the turn skip. This is also good against Kashtira, where rivalry isn't very good. 3 shifters. I guess I didn't mention that in the main deck.
It's crazy to see it
We're
inside.
not main decking shifter.
Yeah, right.
It's really bad versus Kashtira. It's really bad versus like this wide open format. I have no idea what I'm going to play against. It's not the greatest against branded. I didn't like it in the side deck, honestly. I never sided
came in.
I sided in once versus Runic. I didn't draw it, and it would just be like okay. I'm honestly considering cutting this probably for like evenly, just like more back row removal because like I played against like Labyrinth and Runic and I was missing like back row removal. It was
makes sense.
like the matchup was a little scary.
Evenly's like crazy.
Yeah, the only back row removal was Cosmic. I mean, this hit a Runic Fountain, so it was good. You definitely,
Bro, I saw that. That was like so
you definitely
dirty.
want to play this, but like this wasn't enough versus like Labyrinth. Luckily he misplayed one game, so I won anyway. But like I really missed having like an evenly or something because like when they set 4, I'm like kind of scared. And then the last is 3 Nib. This is pretty like I said, the format's open. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna play against, but for the most part, this just comes in versus Kashtira. Going second, I side out the rivalries, put these in, and then hope they run into a Nib.
Seems pretty clean.
And it's pretty good. It could like weirdly enough help your brick hands. Use like summon a Nib, and then if all you have is Eaglin, you normal Eaglin, and it should be for an M-Pen.
Yeah.
I was main decking this before. I decided the rivalry was better. You can also tribute summon. And send a card with unexplored winds for this because it doesn't need to be a winged beast. And also Snow gives you 3 normal summons and they don't have to be winged beast either.
So you can just summon
Yeah, so you can just like summon 2 birds and then summon this if you really need like a beater or something.
You do it at all?
I did unexplored winds for Nibiru one time. So that was on like a different locals.
Gotcha.
I just had no tributes. I think I went I went like Stree and a something and then like, oh no, I can't do that. That's cheating. I think I Snow, normal a bird, and then like, oh yeah, unexplored winds are back there.
That's funny.
It's pretty good. The extra deck doesn't matter. Oh, this is like extra
Any
deck.
highlights, like anything that ever comes up?
No, this is an extra deck for a different deck. I literally just had if like the correct side deck or extra deck probably just be Cash because it's the only one that you could put like Zeus in, but you're like never gonna make anything.
Gotcha.
I don't think the extra deck matters at all, really.
That's fair. That's fair. You didn't access it at all.
No,
Gotcha.
Never needed it. Like Anima, I tried to make Anima come up, but like they always put their Shangri-La in the extra monster zone or something.
Gotcha.
There was no need for it.
Any final thoughts on the deck?
I think the deck's still really strong. Most decks can't beat, for the most part, can't beat an M-Pen, a Book of Eclipse, and then because I play now a second Book of Eclipse. That's like way too much interaction. That's like my 1-card combo, obviously.
Right.
It's like just Robina. So I have Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse, Rivalry, all those cards that I can draw that like help me get there. And I really like this deck that it can play like tons of like tech cards. Like I play the 6 books, the 3 rivalries, 3 Ash, and there's just like tons of things I can side for like the different matchups. So I think the deck's pretty good. It has the same problems obviously of bricks, but
Right.
besides that, I think I like the deck a lot.
All right. Well, congrats.